I think this one is too good not to talk about right now. I've been alternating between the RPM Friction Pro elongated 16 millimeter and the Perseus Pro 4 16 millimeter, one game after the other. And there are differences that I'm trying to pick up. So there will be more to come, but here's a quick take. The Friction Pro has this softer touch where you can feel the ball get absorbed into the face and release in a linear way. Power levels seem similar to Perseus. I haven't run comparison numbers yet, but the control is where things get interesting. I have a blackout version right now, and RPM is sending me the consumer version. So this quick take is based on the blackout version of the elongated 16 millimeter build. I've also been told that for all intents and purposes, they're the same paddles, so we'll see. The Perseus has that firmer, crisper response, but the Friction Pro leans into softness and touch without sacrificing power. On resets and thirds, that absorption and linear release is clean and predictable. There's a sweet spot the Friction Pro hits perfectly. Too stiff and crisp can lead to unpredictable shots, and too soft and reboundy has the opposite problem, which leaves you guessing if you hit a good shot. The Friction Pro sits right in that zone where the power is definitely there, I think as much as Perseus, but it comes with a smoothness that makes shots manageable and predictable, and absorbing pace is effortless. RPM's Gen 3 construction is what really sets this apart. And that highlights one of the key differences between Gen 3 and Gen 4 full foam core construction: feel. Maybe it's because Gen 1, 2, and 3 are what I grew up with, but I don't think Gen 4 plays as well as the best Gen 3 paddles, at least not yet. Will it get there? Absolutely. And I think the evidence is clear when you look at how few pros are playing at the highest levels of the game who actually play them. To us consumers, it makes sense because it doesn't crush and it lasts longer, so there's more value. But the feel and performance tells a different story. The RPM Friction Pro is rapidly rising to one of the best Gen 3 constructions I've played. Period. Full stop. The engineering here is impressive, and I'm still learning about what makes this paddle feel and play so well versus something like the Perseus, which also plays incredibly well. So more on that in the full review coming soon. This reminds me of the softer side of paddles like the Vatic Pro Prism, but with much more pronounced absorption and release, plus significantly more power and pop, but not wild power and pop. It's in that controllable but powerful category, and RPM has really dialed in the touch element without sacrificing power. And the way this paddle plays was personally dialed in by James Ignatowicz, and that attention to feel shows. At $249, it's competitive with other premium paddles and a bold price for a brand new company. I'm planning to dig deeper into how RPM's Gen 3 construction actually differs from something like the Yola Pro 4 construction. That comparison should reveal whether the price premium is justified by genuine performance differences or just marketing positioning. And for what it's worth, I think it's the former. How's it stack up? Straight up, I can't really tell the difference in power and pop between the Friction Pro and the Perseus, but the Friction Pro spin seems better. Right now, this is on track to be the paddle I'd recommend highest in the Gen 3 category. If you want that softer, more forgiving response with a paddle that excels at finesse shots and still has punch, this one deserves some serious consideration. More to come on this new series as I start weaving the 14mm elongated version into gameplay and then the standard shapes. So what do you want to know about the RPM Friction Pro series? Drop your questions down in the comments.